Hey guys, in today's Juicy Bits, I want to share another tip from a great book that I've read many times. This little bad boy just arrived in the mail because I ordered it online to give it as a Christmas gift to a good friend of mine, a fellow entrepreneur, whose name I won't mention because this will come out way before Christmas. So the book is called Built to Sell. It's a fantastic parable type of business book that follows the owner of an ad agency from a generalist who can't make any money, who's fed up with his company, who converts his business to a specialty logo-only shop and is able to make boatloads of money and ultimately sell the company. And John Warrillow, I believe is how you pronounce his name, has done a fantastic job on this book, and there's a lot of great lessons in here. The one I want to share with you today that I think is fantastic is that John suggests to never hire only one salesperson at a time. So when you are a small business and you're moving into hiring professional salespeople, because every small business that's going to grow is faced with this challenge. You go from the business owner being the rainmaker to needing to bring on more salespeople so you can grow the company. And what happens is most business owners will bring on one salesperson. Of course, it's very natural. It seems obvious. But the danger there is that if that salesperson is largely ineffective or doesn't want to follow your system, or just isn't able to create the kind of output that you could, then you could make some incorrect or early assumptions that other people can't sell what you do, or that they can't sell as much. So what John says in the book is that you always hire two salespeople at a time. And that's because salespeople are naturally competitive, and they want to actually drive each other to do a better job. So if you hire two salespeople at one time, then you can set these goals, and if one of them achieves the goals, and the other one is going to realize that it's possible, and they're not going to talk themselves out of lowering the quota or trying to tell you that it's just not possible to sell as much as you think it is. So when you set a goal that they're able to achieve, then they're going to naturally drive each other to do more and more every day. There's a great story about Henry Ford that when the day shift would leave every day, he would actually paint a big number up on the wall, like such as the number 8. And when the night shift got there, he'd say, well, that's how many cars the day shift built. And so they would naturally try to build 9 or 10, and then they would paint over that number. And when the day shift got there, they would see how many cars the night shift created. And this is just a natural kind of gamification or the human competitive nature that we all have, especially salespeople. And when you go to actually try to sell your business, it's going to be a big coup to say, I have a process-driven company. My company is so scalable that there are multiple people that can actually make sales in the company. It's not just me, the business owner, or it's not just Sally, the rainmaker, who I hired, who the whole company is dependent on, and if she ever leaves, then our sales might go out the window as well. So it's a really scary, crazy concept for a small business to think about hiring two salespeople at one time. But if you check out Built to Sell, if you take a look at what John has written online, you're gonna learn way more reasons than I've just given you for why you always should be hiring at least two salespeople when you first are growing your company. You're gonna be better off. The salespeople are gonna perform better, and they're probably gonna have a lot more fun working with each other. So I hope that was helpful, and I highly recommend Built to Sell by John Warrillow. It's a great book, especially for service-based businesses.